It's Monday.
And that means it's time for Monday Motivation. This is a new series of videos I'm doing for Act On This that are hopefully going to boost you, going to motivate you, going to fire you up and get you to go out there and get the career that you deserve. This week I am going to be talking about something that I feel very passionately about indeed. It's something that I think if you can control, you can absolutely change your life. And that thing is a little thing called focus. Okay, focus and what we focus on is such an important part of our lives, but it's very often something that we don't consciously control. We let our emotions get the better of us. We get wrapped up in our minds and our thoughts, and our mind runs riot. We end up focusing on all those negative things, those things that make us feel bad, and we end up attracting more negative things in our lives because that's all we are focusing on. Let me give you a little example you might be able to relate to. Say, for instance, have you ever had a time in your life where you felt that a friend or a loved one, someone significant in your life, has done something to really hurt you? Okay, and at the time you're playing that scenario out in your head, you're focusing on it all the time, only to later find out that you'd misinterpreted it. You've got it completely wrong. This person had done nothing whatsoever, and you just got everything wrong. Okay, you probably felt very stupid at the time when you realized, but before that everything felt so real in your mind because you were focusing on it so much. Okay, and that's because we feel what we focus on, whether it is true or not. Okay, focus is the one gift that we are given as human beings that can instantaneously change our state from feeling depressed and down to feeling euphoric and joyous about things. Okay, so this week what I want you guys to do is consciously have a think about what you've been focusing on recently, okay, and shift your focus. I want you to focus on what you want from your career and from your life, and not focus on what you fear, okay? Because that's what we do, okay? We focus on what we fear and not on what we want, okay? Focus on what you want, and that's going to pull you to a place where you'll not only get better results, okay, but along the way you're going to feel so much more joy, so much more fulfillment, so much more happiness in your life because you're focusing on what you want and not what you fear. Okay, Shakespeare wrote this. Let me just read you this. This is something that I noticed before and I thought this kind of sums things up for me. Shakespeare wrote a line in Julius Caesar for Julius Caesar. If you play Julius Caesar, you probably know this line already, but he says, "Cowards die many times before their deaths. The valiant never taste of death but once." So let me read it again. Cowards die many times before their deaths. The valiant never taste of death but once. Okay, and that couldn't be more true. Okay, when you focus on the negatives in your life, you literally die inside every single day. Okay, if you write to an agent and you get one rejection letter and you focus on that one rejection over and over and over again in your head, you are going to feel rejection 1,000 times, and each time you feel that, you're going to die a little bit inside. Okay, if you focus on that one audition you didn't get or you weren't invited to audition for, okay, you are going to lose that gig in your mind 1,000 times. Okay, if you focus on the negatives, you will simply attract more of them. So this week what I want you to do is focus, like I say, on what you want, okay, not on the fears. That will absolutely change things around in your life. Don't focus on the things that you don't want to happen. Let me just give you another example of this actually. Have you ever been trying to park your car in a car park or ride your bike, for instance, whatever mode of transport you take, and there might be one obstacle in that car park, there might be one tree on that trail? Okay, now if you focus on that hard enough, I guarantee you will hit it. This happened to me not too long ago. I was riding a friend's bike, it wasn't even my bike, on a mountain bike trail up in Wales, and there was one tree on this path. We were going pretty quick down the shale path. I was focusing so hard on that tree that I didn't want to hit, that I actually hit it. Not only did I hit it, I smashed my mate's bike. I broke the frame. It cost me about 600 quid to replace. But I was focusing on that one thing that I didn't want to happen, and it happened. Okay, had I been focusing on my destination and you know, things in the distance, I wouldn't have hit that tree. And I'm not saying that, you know, you can guarantee success by just, you know, by just looking ahead and you know, not focusing on any of the negative stuff. It can't guarantee you success, but what I can say is if you do look at that tree or look at that bollard in the car park or look at that wall for long enough, I guarantee you will hit it. And if you hit it hard enough, you will die a death in your career and so many other areas of your life. So yeah, have a think about it this week. Focus is such a massive thing. Change your focus up. Stop focusing on any negatives and stop focusing on any fears that are going to be holding you back in your career and other areas of your life. Focus on what you want and go after it and get it, okay? When you start thinking about what you want, it makes it a possibility. What you should do then is schedule it into your diary. Put it in your calendar. Say, okay, on Wednesday this week, I am going to write to 3 agents between 2 and 3 o'clock. On Wednesday afternoon. I'm going to put myself forward for spotlight submissions on Tuesday and 10 till 12. Whatever you do, whack it in your schedule and make sure you do it. Don't just think about it. It's only a possibility when you think about it. When you schedule it, you can make it happen. So thanks very much. I hope this video has kind of G'd you up a little bit and has got you thinking about something on this Monday. If you are not a member of Act On This and you're watching this video not on the Act On This site, you might be watching it on Twitter or YouTube or something like that, get yourself over. It's www.actonthis.tv. Have a look on the blog and in the forums. That's where all the chat is. And I will see you guys very soon next Monday with another bit of motivation that's hopefully going to help you guys in your career. Thanks so much for watching. I'll speak to you very soon. Bye for now.
It's Monday. Yeah.